Have you ever watched someone in their 90s walk with strength and balance and thought, how are they still going like that? It's not just luck or good genes. There are real simple things they're doing every day to keep their body working for them. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 vitamins that can make a real difference in how steady, strong, and energized you feel, especially as you age. These aren't strange supplements or expensive pills. They're everyday nutrients that your body might be missing. And when you give your body what it's been asking for, the results can be surprising. Imagine walking across the room without wobbling, or climbing stairs without holding onto the railing. You deserve to feel strong and confident in your body, no matter your age. Stick with me, and let's talk about how these vitamins might help you stay walking tall, even at 94. Number 1, discover vitamins that rebuild tired legs with daily support. Have you ever stood up and felt your legs just didn't have the strength they used to? That slow, unsteady feeling, it can sneak up on you. One day you're walking with ease, and the next, every step feels a little heavier. But it doesn't have to be that way. The truth is, certain vitamins, when added to your routine consistently, can breathe life back into tired legs. They don't work like magic, but they work with your body to rebuild strength from the inside out. Many people over 60 notice their legs tiring more quickly. Stairs become harder. Standing for long periods feels uncomfortable. This isn't just aging. It's often a sign that your body is missing something important. And one of the most common culprits is a lack of vitamin D. Without it, your muscles weaken, your bones lose density, and balance becomes harder to maintain. But when you get enough, either from the sun, food, or a quality supplement, you're giving your legs the fuel to stay strong and stable. Another unsung hero is vitamin B12. Low levels can lead to nerve problems in the legs, tingling, numbness, or even trouble walking. It's something many seniors experience without realizing it's connected to a vitamin deficiency. By restoring B12 levels, many people feel their legs come back to life, steadier, more responsive, and far less fatigued. Vitamin E also plays a quiet but powerful role. It helps improve blood flow, and that means better circulation to your muscles. Poor circulation can make legs feel weak or cold, and over time it contributes to muscle loss. When your body gets enough vitamin E, those muscles stay nourished and capable. You'll notice it in the way you walk, the way you rise from a chair, the way you stand with confidence. Magnesium is another game changer. This mineral supports healthy muscle contractions and helps reduce cramping. If you've been waking up with leg cramps or tightness, chances are your magnesium is low. Adding more of it through leafy greens, beans, or supplements can mean fewer painful nights and more flexible, energized legs during the day. Then there's vitamin C, which many think of only when they have a cold, but it's essential for collagen production, what keeps your joints, tendons, and skin resilient. Strong legs aren't just about muscle, they're about everything that holds them together. And vitamin C helps keep those structures firm and supportive. Each of these vitamins plays a unique role in how your legs function, but the real power comes when you combine them consistently. Day by day, they support your muscles, nerves, joints, and circulation, all the things that let you walk tall at any age. You don't have to accept weakness as a part of getting older. You can take control. You can nourish your body. You can walk strong, today, tomorrow, and even at 94. Number 2, strengthen bones fast by adding this vitamin to breakfast. Every step you take depends on something most people don't think about until it starts to fail. Your bones, they're your foundation. They hold you upright, keep you balanced, and allow you to move freely. But as the years pass, they quietly lose strength. It doesn't happen overnight. One morning you might feel a bit stiffer, a little slower, and you brush it off. But then you start to notice changes. More effort getting out of a chair, a bit of discomfort when bending, or a sense that your frame isn't quite as solid as it once was. This is why so many people over 60 face fractures, stoop posture, and a fear of falling. And one of the biggest reasons is a lack of the very vitamin that helps bones stay dense, strong, and able to support you. Calcium's key partner, vitamin K2. You may have heard of calcium your whole life, but what most people don't know is that without enough vitamin K2, calcium can end up in the wrong places, like your arteries, instead of building up your bones. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic director. It takes the calcium you eat and guides it straight into your bones, where it belongs. Without it, your bones may not absorb the calcium properly, and over time they become thinner, more brittle, and more prone to breaks. But when you get enough K2 consistently, especially with breakfast when your metabolism kicks in, you give your bones the clear support they've been waiting for. Think about this: how often do you really focus on feeding your bones in the morning? Most people grab something quick and move on, but a small change to your breakfast routine can make a huge difference. Adding K2-rich foods like eggs, hard cheeses, or even a supplement taken with your meal can be the spark that sets stronger bones in motion. It doesn't require fancy diets or massive lifestyle changes, just a commitment to start your day with intention, and the results build over time. Stronger bones don't just protect you from falls, they allow you to live without fear. They give you the freedom to move confidently, to go for a walk without hesitation, to lift your grandchild without worrying about your back giving out. This is about more than just bone density. It's about reclaiming your independence. People often think they'll know when their bones are in trouble, but bone loss is silent. It happens quietly, without pain, until one day something cracks. That's why being proactive is everything. K2 won't make you feel different overnight, but inside your body, it's doing the steady work, helping your bones rebuild, helping calcium do its job, and helping you move through life with more strength. And if you pair vitamin K2 with foods rich in healthy fats, like avocado, nuts, or even a small piece of salmon, you improve how your body absorbs it. It's not about making things complicated, it's about making your meals work for you. Breakfast is the perfect time because your body is ready to absorb and use nutrients after a night of fasting. This is when it's most receptive to support. Many people wait until they've had a fall or fracture before taking bone health seriously, but you don't have to be one of them. You can build strength quietly and steadily, starting now. K2 is like giving your bones the message that they still matter, that you're still investing in yourself, still choosing to stay strong and active for years to come. And there's something deeply motivating about that. Knowing that the simple act of eating with intention in the morning can impact your future. Knowing that you're not just surviving another day, you're building a better one. When you strengthen your bones, you're saying yes to more freedom, more movement, and more life. If you're already taking calcium, it's time to think about how well it's actually being used. Without K2, it could be working against you. But with the right support, it becomes a powerful tool for bone repair and strength. And if you're not taking calcium, then starting with K2 could still be a wise first step, because it supports the proteins that bind minerals to your bones, helping to make them denser, more stable, and better equipped to carry you through your day. This isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing one thing with purpose. Adding K2 to breakfast is a small habit, but it carries a lasting impact. Over time, it becomes more than a routine. It becomes a form of self-respect. You're choosing to give your body what it needs, not just what it craves. You're choosing strength, not weakness. You're choosing to walk with power, not hesitation. So when you sit down for breakfast tomorrow, think about your bones. Think about the quiet strength they provide and what they need in return. A little care, a little consistency, and one smart choice to include vitamin K2. That's how strong bones are made, not in loud, dramatic moments, but in the quiet decisions we make every day. Number 3, fuel your muscles daily to walk with steady balance. Walking may seem simple, but every step relies on a quiet team inside your body, your muscles. They are what keep you upright, balanced, and moving with ease. But as you get older, muscles don't stay strong on their own. They need daily support. If they go without it, you might notice it in small ways at first. A little wobble while standing, a slower pace across the room, feeling less steady when turning around. These small signs are your body's way of asking for help. Many people assume muscle loss is just a normal part of aging. And while it's common, it's not something you have to accept. The real cause often comes down to what your muscles are, or aren't, getting. One of the most important nutrients they depend on is vitamin D. This vitamin helps muscles contract properly and stay firm. Without it, your legs can feel weaker, and your sense of balance starts to fade. But when you give your muscles the vitamin D they need every day, they get the message to stay active, alert, and ready. You might be surprised to know that low vitamin D is incredibly common, especially in older adults. That's because as you age, Your skin becomes less efficient at making it from sunlight, and your diet might not cover the gap, but correcting it is simple. A good supplement or foods like fortified cereals, eggs and mushrooms can make a meaningful difference. And when taken regularly, your muscles start to feel more responsive. You notice more confidence in your step, more ease when standing, less hesitation when moving through daily life. Another essential is vitamin B6. It supports the connection between your brain and your muscles. That's key when it comes to balance. If your brain can't clearly tell your legs what to do, or if your muscles can't quickly respond, you end up feeling unstable. But with enough B6 in your system, those signals become sharp again. Movements feel more natural, coordination improves, and the fear of falling starts to fade. When your muscles are well fed, they don't just work better, they also recover faster. Maybe you felt sore after simple tasks like gardening or walking through a store. That soreness is often a sign that your muscles didn't have what they needed to do the job comfortably. Vitamin E helps here. It protects your muscle cells from damage, especially after use. This means fewer aches, less stiffness, and more motivation to keep moving. Another powerful vitamin that's often overlooked is magnesium. It's not just for cramps. It actually helps muscles relax after they contract. That's important because tight or tense muscles can throw off your balance and make walking feel jerky or awkward. Magnesium helps your movements feel smoother, less forced. It's especially useful if you felt your legs lock up or drag. Getting more of it from leafy greens, beans, or a supplement can bring back that fluid motion that feels natural and steady. There's also something to be said for vitamin C when it comes to muscle strength. It supports the production of collagen, which connects muscles to bones. When those connections are strong, your body moves as one whole unit, not in disconnected pieces. If you've ever felt like your legs aren't working in sync with the rest of you, this may be a missing link. Vitamin C also supports recovery, so muscles can bounce back more quickly after use, helping you stay active more consistently. And finally, don't forget about hydration and protein. They're not vitamins, but they work closely with them. Muscles need protein to grow and repair. They need water to function properly. When paired with the right vitamins, these basics become powerful tools for strength and stability. Each of these nutrients plays a part in helping your muscles do what they were designed to do: support your body, hold you up, and move you with grace and strength. It's easy to take these abilities for granted until they begin to slip away. But the good news is that it's never too late to rebuild. Every day is another chance to fuel your body with what it truly needs. Hold. When you do, your legs don't just carry you, they support your freedom. And this isn't about becoming an athlete or doing anything extreme. It's about protecting your independence. Slow walking without fear. Moving without help. Feeling strong enough to keep up with the people in the moments that matter most. When your muscles are supported, you carry yourself differently. Slow walking without thinking twice. So when you think about your health, don't just focus on pain or illness. Think about strength. Think about stability. Slow walking without fear. Think about the vitamins that fuel your muscles every single day. It's a quiet kind of power, but one that shapes every part of how you live. Choosing to support your muscles is choosing to stay active, steady, and in control. You're not just surviving. You're standing tall and walking strong every single day. Number 4. Protect your joints now by boosting this vital nutrient. The way your joints feel today can quietly shape how free you'll feel 10 or even 20 years from now. The stiffness you notice in the morning, that sharp twinge in your knees when you stand, or the slow creak in your hips when you walk, these are not just age catching up. Your joints are asking for something they're missing, and often, what they're asking for is a vital nutrient many people overlook until damage sets in. One of the most powerful tools you can give your joints is vitamin C. It's easy to think of vitamin C only when you have a cold, but your joints rely on it every single day for a much deeper reason. It's what your body uses to build and repair collagen, the strong, flexible material that keeps your cartilage healthy. Cartilage is that smooth cushion between your bones. Without enough collagen, cartilage wears away, joints become rough, and every movement starts to feel harder than it should. If you've noticed your steps don't feel as smooth or you're avoiding stairs because of knee pain, you're not alone. These small daily struggles can add up to big changes in your confidence and mobility, but you have more control than you think. By getting enough vitamin C daily, you give your body what it needs to protect those joint cushions and help prevent them from thinning out over time. What's even more empowering is that vitamin C also helps calm inflammation. If you've ever felt your joints become hot, swollen, or unusually sore after simple movement, inflammation might be playing a role. And while inflammation is the body's natural response to stress or injury, when it lingers, it can slowly eat away at joint health. Vitamin C helps cool that fire down, giving your joints the relief they need to move more freely again. Foods like bell peppers, oranges, strawberries, broccoli, and tomatoes are great natural sources. But the key is consistency. It's not about a sudden burst of nutrients once a week. It's about giving your body reliable support every day so it can quietly do the work of protecting and repairing you from within. That's what helps you get up without that creaky feeling. That's what helps you trust your legs when you walk outside or bend to pick something up. There's another vitamin that works hand in hand with vitamin C to protect joints, and that's vitamin D. Without enough of it, bones can weaken and joints take on extra strain. You may not notice it right away, but over time that strain can cause pain in your knees, hips, and lower back. With the right levels of vitamin D, your bones stay strong, reducing pressure on your joints and helping everything move more comfortably together. Omega-3 fatty acids aren't vitamins, but they're also worth mentioning here because they're powerful when it comes to joint health. They reduce stiffness and swelling, especially in people with joint pain or arthritis. You can find them in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, or through a supplement. When combined with the right vitamins, they help create a steady foundation for lasting joint strength. Glucosamine is another nutrient people often explore, and while it's not a vitamin either, it plays a supporting role. It's used by the body to build cartilage and in some cases may slow joint wear and improve comfort. But the most reliable science-backed protector still remains vitamin C, especially when it comes to long-term prevention. Many people wait until joint pain limits their activity to start paying attention to it. But the best time to act is now, before things get worse. This doesn't mean living in fear. It means taking daily steps that support your freedom. Joint health is not just about pain relief. It's about holding on to your independence. It's about feeling confident when you walk across a room or step off a curb without second-guessing your body. That kind of freedom is worth protecting. You don't need extreme measures or expensive treatments to give your joints what they need. You need reliable, simple choices that build up over time. Choosing foods that nourish your joints. Staying gently active to keep them flexible. Drinking enough water so they stay well lubricated. And giving your body the nutrients it needs every day. The truth is, joints don't just wear out from age. They wear out from neglect, but they can also stay strong with care. When you support them now, even in small ways, you open the door to a life with more ease and less worry about what your body can and can't do. Staying active into your 80s and 90s isn't just luck. It's often the result of small, consistent actions taken years before. Choosing to protect your joints today means choosing to walk with comfort tomorrow. It means fewer limitations, more freedom, and a better quality of life as time goes on. You've worked hard to build a life you enjoy. Don't let joint pain sneak in and take your joy away. Start now. Fuel your body with the nutrients it's craving. Give it what it needs to stay strong, and walk into the future with confidence in every step you take. Number 5. Wake up your nerves by taking this vitamin each morning. Every morning you wake up and expect your body to respond, to swing your legs over the side of the bed, to feel the ground beneath your feet, to move with confidence. But for many people as they age, those first few minutes of the day can feel uncertain. Tingling in the feet, numbness in the hands, or a slow, heavy sensation in the legs can start to feel like the new normal. These sensations are signs your nerves need attention. And one vitamin that plays a powerful role in keeping those nerves awake and active is vitamin B12. Your nervous system is like a communication highway. It sends messages from your brain to the rest of your body, allowing you to move, feel, react, and stay in control. When vitamin B12 is low, those messages get fuzzy or delayed. You might feel clumsy or disconnected from your movements. Your feet may not respond the way they used to. You might feel off balance, especially when walking on uneven ground or in dim lighting. These small changes can quietly take away your confidence, which is something no one should lose with age. Vitamin B12 helps protect the myelin sheath, which is the coating around your nerves. Think of it like insulation around electrical wires. It keeps signals fast and clear. When the sheath wears down, signals get mixed up, leading to nerve pain, weakness, or even memory problems. This is why B12 isn't just about energy or digestion. It's essential for your brain, spine, and every nerve running through your body. Many people over 60 are low in B12 and don't know it. The reason, as we age, our stomach produces less acid, which is needed to absorb B12 from food. Even if you eat meat, eggs, or dairy, your body may not be pulling in enough of this vitamin. That's why it's important to check your levels and consider a daily supplement, especially if you notice signs like numbness, brain fog, balance trouble, or feeling unsteady when walking. The good news is that B12 is safe, affordable, and easy to take. Many people feel sharper and more energized after just a few weeks of consistent use. You is not about chasing a quick fix. This is about restoring something your body quietly needs to function at its best. When your nerves are healthy, everything feels more connected. Your steps feel firmer. Your hands feel steadier. Even your mood can lift because your brain is receiving clearer signals. It's not only your legs and feet that benefit. Your memory, focus, and ability to respond to daily challenges also improve when your nerves are properly supported. A well-functioning nervous system means fewer surprises, less stumbling, fewer dropped objects, less confusion. That peace of mind matters more than most people realize. Foods like salmon, beef liver, sardines, and eggs contain B12, but many older adults still don't get enough through diet alone. That's where a simple daily supplement can make a difference. Look for one that provides methylcobalamin, the form your body uses most easily. It's often found in dissolvable tablets, drops, or B12 shots, depending on what your doctor recommends. There's another layer to this. When your nerves function properly, you're more likely to stay active. You feel safer walking, more confident climbing stairs, and more willing to stay social and independent. Every part of your life improves when you feel steady on your feet and clear in your mind. It all starts with a simple act of giving your body what it needs first thing in the morning. It's easy to brush off nerve symptoms or blame them on aging, but they're not just part of getting older. They're your body's way of saying something is missing, and the earlier you listen, the more power you have to change the course ahead. Supporting your nerves isn't just about avoiding discomfort. It's about preserving the freedom to move through your day without hesitation. It's about holding on to the ability to drive, cook, walk outdoors, and do the things you love without second-guessing your strength or balance. Imagine waking up and feeling connected to your body again. Feet that feel grounded, hands that grip with ease, a mind that feels alert. That kind of control can be regained. It doesn't take a complicated routine or expensive treatment. Just one small habit added to your morning can support your body's most important communication system and help restore what time has quietly worn down. There's a certain dignity in being able to rely on your own body. You've spent decades building that strength. Don't let something as simple as a vitamin deficiency take it away. Start your morning by giving your nerves what they've been waiting for. The results may not shout overnight, but over time they speak in quiet, powerful ways. Steadier steps, sharper thoughts, and greater peace in your daily life. Number 6. Power up your energy naturally with this daily vitamin. There's something deeply personal about how energy feels. You don't always notice when it's slowly fading, but you feel it when it's gone. One day you're moving through your routine with ease, and the next you're dragging yourself from task to task, wondering why everything feels heavier than it used to. That quiet slump, that afternoon crash, that loss of motivation. It's not just about age. Often, it's about what your body is missing. And one of the most common things behind that slow drain of energy is a lack of vitamin D. This vitamin plays a bigger role in your daily life than most people realize. It supports how your muscles function, how your immune system responds, and how your brain stays alert. Most importantly, it helps regulate how your cells produce and use energy. When your vitamin D levels are low, you feel it in 100 small ways: tired legs, a foggy mind, restless sleep, or that constant sense that your battery never quite reaches full. As people get older, vitamin D naturally becomes harder to absorb. Skin doesn't make it from sunlight as easily, and many don't spend as much time outdoors. Foods only provide small amounts, and even those with a healthy diet can fall short. That's why so many people over 60 struggle with low energy. without understanding why, it doesn't show up overnight. It builds quietly, then shows up as fatigue, slower recovery, or even trouble concentrating. Taking vitamin D daily can help your body unlock energy from the inside. It works with calcium to keep your muscles firing properly. It helps reduce inflammation, which can make you feel stiff and drained, and it supports your mitochondria, the tiny engines inside your cells that convert food into usable energy. When those engines work efficiently, you feel it. Your steps feel lighter, your mood lifts. You face the day with more clarity and strength. This isn't just about fighting tiredness. It's about reclaiming your rhythm, that feeling of getting up in the morning with a sense of purpose, of getting through your day without needing to sit down after every task. It's about being able to move, think, and enjoy, without constantly feeling like you're running on empty. For people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond, that's not a luxury, it's a necessity. There's also a strong link between vitamin D and mood. People with low levels often experience sadness, irritability, or a general lack of motivation. When your body doesn't feel supported, your emotions follow. Replenishing this vitamin isn't just about feeling physically better. It's about restoring that sense of lightness inside. That matters when you want to stay engaged with others and feel joy in daily life. You can start with a blood test to see where your levels are. Most doctors recommend a supplement, especially during colder months, or if you're not getting much sun. Look for vitamin D3, which your body absorbs more easily. Some supplements also include vitamin K2, which helps the D3 work more effectively with your bones and heart. It's a small pill that can make a big difference when taken consistently. In your meals, try to include foods that naturally contain some vitamin D, like fatty fish, eggs, or fortified dairy. But understand that food alone often isn't enough. That's why daily supplementation becomes so important, especially as you get older. It's not about chasing youth. It's about giving your body what it quietly needs to keep you strong and alert. People often wait until they're exhausted to address their energy. But energy loss doesn't have to be part of aging. It can be a signal that something's missing. By taking action early, you give yourself the best chance to keep moving, thinking, and living on your own terms. Think about how much better your day feels when you have steady energy. You say yes to more things. You get up without hesitation. You feel more like yourself. That spark inside you doesn't disappear. It just needs to be nourished. And sometimes that starts with a single small habit you build into your routine. You don't need to make dramatic changes to feel a shift. You just need to support your body in ways that match the stage of life you're in. When energy returns, so does confidence. You stop questioning every move. You stop worrying about getting through the day. Instead, you show up to life fully, walking stronger, thinking clearer, and smiling more often. Fatigue can be discouraging. It makes even simple things feel out of reach. But that doesn't have to be your story. Vitamin D offers a quiet, steady kind of support, the kind that builds over time and shows up when you least expect it. In your morning walk, in your posture, in the way your voice sounds more alive when you talk to people you love. You deserve to feel like your body is working with you, not against you. And when you support it the right way, it rewards you in return. One small step each day can lead to lasting energy, better balance, and a deeper sense of vitality. Not because you're chasing youth, but because you're choosing strength, presence, and freedom at any age. Number 7. Sharpen your memory by feeding your brain key vitamins. Memory is one of those things we don't think much about until it starts slipping. You might walk into a room and forget why. You might struggle to remember names, appointments, or simple tasks you've done 100 times before. It can feel frustrating, confusing, and at times even scary. But what most people don't realize is that memory isn't just something that fades with age on its own. It's something that can be supported, strengthened, and protected. One of the most powerful ways to do that is by giving your brain the nutrients it needs to thrive. Your brain is constantly working, even when you sleep. It uses a tremendous amount of energy and requires very specific vitamins to stay sharp, focused, and resilient. Without the right support, it starts to slow down, not just in memory but in focus, decision-making, and mood. Feeding your brain what it needs doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. It starts with awareness and small changes that over time make a meaningful difference. One of the most important vitamins for memory is B12. This vitamin helps maintain the health of your nerve cells and supports clear communication between different parts of your brain. When B12 levels are too low, memory becomes foggy. People might feel mentally sluggish, confused, or unusually forgetful. Unfortunately, B12 becomes harder to absorb as you age, and many older adults don't realize they're deficient until it starts affecting their thinking. Adding a B12 supplement or eating foods rich in this vitamin, like eggs, fish, and lean meats, can bring back a sense of clarity that may have been quietly fading away. Another essential vitamin for brain health is folate, or B9. This nutrient plays a big role in brain development and mental performance. It helps create neurotransmitters. Those are the messengers your brain uses to regulate mood, memory, and concentration. Low folate levels have been linked to memory decline and even depression in older adults. Leafy greens, beans, and citrus fruits are all good sources, but many people benefit from a daily supplement to ensure consistent support. Vitamin D also plays a part in memory and brain function. Most people associate it with bone health, but studies now show strong connections between vitamin D and cognitive sharpness. When this vitamin is low, people often experience slower thinking and more frequent memory lapses. Your brain uses vitamin D to protect nerve function and reduce inflammation, which can quietly damage memory over time. Since sunlight is the main source and many people don't get enough, taking a supplement daily helps fill in the gaps. Then there's vitamin E. This vitamin acts as a shield for your brain, protecting its cells from damage caused by free radicals. These unstable molecules build up in the body over time and can slowly wear down brain tissue. Vitamin E's job is to reduce that damage and support memory by keeping brain cells healthy. Nuts, seeds, and avocados are excellent sources, and adding a little more of these into your meals can support long-term brain health in a simple, natural way. Even vitamin C, commonly associated with immune health, plays a role in protecting the brain. It helps with the production of neurotransmitters and reduces oxidative stress, a process that harms brain cells and is closely tied to memory loss. Fresh fruits and vegetables provide plenty of vitamin C, and a supplement can help if your diet isn't as varied as it used to be. These vitamins don't work in isolation. They support one another, and together they create a strong foundation for a sharp, resilient mind. When you feed your brain the nutrients it needs, you give it the tools to fight against age-related memory decline. You start to notice small changes, names come to you more easily. You feel more focused in conversations, and everyday tasks don't take quite as much effort to remember. It's easy to overlook how much of an impact nutrition has on mental clarity. People often blame memory slips on getting older and assume it's something they just have to accept. But your brain is more flexible and more responsive than you may think. It can heal. It can grow. It can improve. Even later in life, when given the right support. You may not remember every single detail from your past, but what matters most is how present you feel now. How clearly you can think. How confidently you can move through your day without second-guessing yourself or depending on constant reminders. That peace of mind is possible, and it begins with treating your brain like the incredible organ it is, not something that breaks down with age, but something that can be nurtured and strengthened through small daily habits. Start by checking in with your doctor and asking about your vitamin levels. A simple blood test can uncover deficiencies you may not have known existed. If needed, begin a supplement routine tailored to your body's needs. Focus on food as well. Colorful fruits, dark leafy greens, lean proteins, and healthy fats all give your brain the nourishment it craves. Every decision you make in support of your brain is an investment in your independence. Memory is more than recalling names or dates. It's your sense of identity. It's your connection to your loved ones. It's the confidence to speak up, share stories, and make decisions. And it deserves your care. By feeding your brain what it needs today, you create the foundation for a stronger tomorrow. Not just for memory, but for the joy and freedom that come with staying sharp and connected to the world around you. You don't have to accept decline as your future. With the right support, your mind can stay as active, alive, and dependable as ever, well into your 90s and beyond. Number 8. Support heart strength every day with smart vitamin choices. Your heart works for you every second of every day. You may not hear it or feel it, but it's there, quietly keeping you alive, steady, and strong. And as you get older, your heart deserves more care than ever. The truth is, aging can put stress on this hardworking muscle. Arteries can stiffen, blood pressure can rise, and circulation may slow down. But there are choices you can make each day to support a healthier, more resilient heart. One of the most powerful steps is choosing the right vitamins that nourish your cardiovascular system from the inside out. Heart strength doesn't just depend on staying active or eating less salt. It also depends on whether your body has the right nutrients to keep blood flowing, arteries relaxed, and inflammation under control. The right vitamins don't just help the heart work harder, they help it work smarter, more efficiently, and with less strain. Vitamin K2 plays a critical role in guiding calcium to the right places. You want calcium in your bones, not clogging up your arteries. When calcium gets deposited where it shouldn't, it leads to stiffness in blood vessels, which can raise your risk of heart problems. Vitamin K2 helps redirect that calcium, keeping your arteries flexible and reducing your risk of heart damage over time. It's found in certain cheeses, fermented foods like natto, and can be taken as a supplement if needed. Vitamin D3 is another key player. Beyond its well-known role in bone strength, it supports your heart by helping control blood pressure and reducing inflammation in your blood vessels. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, especially in older adults. Many people, especially those who spend less time outdoors, have a deficiency without even knowing it. A small daily dose of vitamin D3 can help maintain healthy circulation and overall cardiovascular balance. Another heart-supporting vitamin is coenzyme Q10, often called CoQ10. While technically a compound, not a vitamin, it acts like one in the body. It's essential for producing energy inside every single cell, especially in the heart, which demands a huge amount of energy to keep beating around the clock. As we age, natural levels of CoQ10 decrease. That drop can leave your heart feeling more strained, especially during physical activity. Supplementing with CoQ10 gives your heart the fuel it needs to keep working efficiently without wearing itself out. Vitamin C is often seen as the go-to for immune health, but it also plays a quiet, powerful role in heart health. It helps strengthen blood vessel walls, supports healing, and protects your arteries from damage caused by free radicals. Those tiny, unstable molecules can lead to inflammation, which slowly wears away at your heart's protective lining. Foods like berries, oranges, and bell peppers are rich in vitamin C, and including them in your meals adds natural support to your cardiovascular system. Vitamin E is another antioxidant that works to protect your heart on a cellular level. It helps prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is one of the triggers for plaque buildup in arteries. When LDL gets damaged, it sticks to artery walls and begins to harden. Vitamin E helps stop that process before it starts. Almonds, sunflower seeds, and spinach are great sources. Or if your diet lacks these foods, a simple supplement can help fill the gap. B vitamins, especially B6, B9, folate, and B12, help control levels of an amino acid called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine have been linked to increased risk of heart disease. These vitamins help your body break down and remove it, lowering your risk and easing the load on your heart. You can find these in whole grains, leafy greens, beans, and lean meats. Many older adults benefit from a high-quality B-complex supplement to make sure they're getting enough. When you start giving your heart the right vitamins every day, you may not feel a dramatic change overnight, but the benefits build quietly and steadily. Your blood pressure may stay more stable. You may feel more energy doing things you once found tiring. Your circulation may improve, keeping your hands and feet warmer and more comfortable. Even your breathing may feel easier during everyday tasks. These changes matter. They bring back a sense of control. They remind you that aging doesn't mean giving up your health or your independence. Your heart is still capable of strength and vitality. It just needs the right tools to do its job. Supporting it with smart vitamin choices means you're choosing a life of mobility, freedom, and confidence. Before starting any new supplement, it's always wise to check in with your healthcare provider. A simple blood test can help identify which nutrients you're missing. With the right information, you can build a daily routine that protects your heart and sets the stage for better days ahead. Caring for your heart is more than just avoiding illness. It's about living fully. It's the steady rhythm that lets you hug your grandchildren, take an evening walk, dance at a family celebration, or simply enjoy a quiet moment without worry. Those moments are worth protecting. Every small decision you make today, whether it's eating a heart-healthy meal, taking a morning walk, or choosing the right vitamins, brings you closer to a life that feels strong, steady, and full of possibility. You're never too old to take control of your heart health. Your best days don't have to be behind you. With daily support, smart nutrition, and the right mindset, your heart can carry you far, strong and steady, for many years to come. Number 9. Lift your mood gently with this feel-good daily vitamin. There are days when everything feels a little heavier. The sky might be bright, but your spirit feels dim. Getting out of bed feels like a task, not a beginning. Smiling takes effort, and even small joys seem distant. These shifts in mood aren't a sign of weakness. They're a sign your body, and especially your brain, might be asking for something it's missing. As we age, it's common for emotional ups and downs to grow more frequent. Life slows down, routines shift, loved ones move or pass on, and the world begins to feel quieter. That quiet can be peaceful, but it can also feel lonely. And sometimes it's more than just a rough patch. It's a deeper need for support. The brain is a sensitive organ. It needs balance, care, and very specific nutrients to help you feel emotionally well. Among the most powerful tools for lifting your mood gently, without side effects or drastic interventions, is vitamin B12. This one simple nutrient plays a huge role in how your brain communicates, how you feel, and how much emotional resilience you have to face each day. Vitamin B12 is essential in creating serotonin and dopamine, the brain's feel-good messengers. When these chemicals are low, your mood can drop without warning. You may feel more anxious, more easily irritated, or just flat. It becomes harder to enjoy the things that once brought you peace or laughter. This isn't just emotional, it's biochemical. Your brain can't function at its best without the raw materials to produce those calming, uplifting signals. B12 also protects the nervous system. It keeps the protective coating around your nerves strong, helping signals travel clearly and smoothly. When those signals get disrupted or slowed, it can lead not only to mood changes, but also to fatigue, confusion, or even memory issues. It's easy to think you're just getting older, when really your body is just calling out for more of what it needs. One reason B12 deficiency is common, especially after age 60, is that our stomachs produce less of a substance called intrinsic factor. This compound is necessary to absorb B12 from food. So even if you eat eggs, dairy, or meat regularly, your body might not be absorbing enough to actually use. That's why many older adults find that taking B12 in a supplement form, like a sublingual tablet or a simple injection prescribed by their doctor, can dramatically lift the fog and bring back mental clarity, emotional steadiness, and even better energy. Beyond mood, B12 supports focus. It helps reduce that scattered, disconnected feeling that makes it hard to stay present or finish a thought. It allows you to return to your day feeling more in control. And for many, that alone makes a world of difference. Other vitamins also contribute to emotional balance. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, plays a big role in emotional well-being. Low levels have been strongly linked to sadness and lack of motivation. Just a few minutes of sunlight a day, or a small supplement during darker months, can gradually shift your internal weather. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, works hand in hand with B12 to support mental health. It helps the brain detoxify, produce neurotransmitters, and repair itself. Without enough of it, your emotional resilience may weaken. Leafy greens, legumes, and fortified grains offer natural folate, but many older adults benefit from an added boost. Omega-3 fatty acids, while not vitamins, also support emotional health and work beautifully with B vitamins. They reduce inflammation in the brain and help regulate mood swings, especially for those who feel more emotionally raw during stressful times. A high-quality fish oil or flaxseed oil can help you feel emotionally grounded and more capable of handling life's everyday challenges. But beyond the science, it's the results that matter. When you nourish your brain, the world feels different. You begin to enjoy your morning coffee again. You take a walk and actually notice the birds. Conversations feel easier. Worry loses its grip. It's not about becoming a new person. It's about rediscovering the version of yourself that's been there all along, just waiting to feel supported again. Taking action doesn't have to be complicated. It can begin with something as simple as a glass of water, a healthy breakfast, and a small daily vitamin. That one step consistently done sends a message to your brain that you care about it, and that care grows. Over time, it strengthens. You begin to feel steadier. You start to believe again in your own energy, in your own ability to lift yourself out of the grayness. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency. Mood isn't just about what's happening around you. It's deeply connected to what's happening within you. When you give your body the nutrients it's quietly been asking for, everything else becomes a little more manageable. Your outlook softens. You start seeing possibilities instead of obstacles. The same routine that felt dull becomes a comforting rhythm. You begin to feel like yourself again. Choosing to support your emotional health through vitamins isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You deserve to feel well. You deserve to wake up with a sense of purpose, with a calm heart and a clear mind. You've lived through so much, learned so much, and given so much. Now it's time to give yourself something too. A chance to feel better, not just for a day, but for the days ahead. It starts with something simple, and it can lead to something extraordinary. Number 10. Rebuild body confidence by giving your cells what they need. There's a quiet strength in feeling at home in your own body. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about knowing your body is working with you, not against you. As the years pass, many people begin to feel like their body is slipping away from them. The mirror changes, movement feels different, and even standing up or lifting something simple can feel like a struggle. That shift can chip away at your confidence, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly. But here's the truth. Your body still wants to serve you, still wants to move, heal, and support you. It just needs the right building blocks. At the very center of all healing and renewal is the cell. Every muscle, joint, organ, and strand of hair begins with cells. And every single day your cells are working, repairing damage, creating energy, sending signals. But when they're missing essential nutrients, their ability to do all of that becomes weaker. You may not feel it all at once, but over time your strength, balance, clarity, and energy begin to fade. And with that fading, confidence often disappears too. Rebuilding that sense of confidence isn't about pushing harder, it's about nourishing deeper. One of the most powerful ways to do that is by giving your cells what they need to thrive. Vitamins like C, E, and the full spectrum of B vitamins play a central role in how your cells perform. When you're low in any of them, your body might feel tired, your skin may look dull, your digestion might slow, and even your mental focus can feel scattered. But when these nutrients are present and steady, everything begins to hum more smoothly. Vitamin C, for example, is more than just an immune booster. It's a key ingredient in producing collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm, your joints cushioned, and your muscles supported. As collagen declines with age, skin may sag and joints may ache, but with a consistent intake of vitamin C, your body can restore and maintain the connective tissues that help you move with ease and stand tall with assurance. Vitamin E, on the other hand, protects your cells from oxidative damage. Over time, stress, poor diet, and environmental toxins cause wear and tear at the cellular level. This can speed up aging and contribute to that feeling of overall decline. But vitamin E acts like a shield, preserving the health of your cells and allowing your skin, muscles, and heart to function better for longer. B vitamins are essential for energy production. Without them, your cells can't convert food into fuel effectively. That sluggish, drained feeling that seems to settle in mid-morning or late afternoon, it often starts with a lack of B vitamins, especially B1, B6, and B12. When your body doesn't have enough, you might feel heavy, both physically and mentally. But when these vitamins are replenished, you'll often find that natural rhythm returning, more motivation, more stamina, and a clearer mind. What's powerful is that as your body begins to feel stronger from the inside out, your confidence naturally returns. It's not a performance, it's a genuine shift. You don't have to convince yourself to feel better, you simply do. Your steps feel steadier. You don't hesitate as much when reaching for something or standing up. You may even start choosing clothes that express how you feel, rather than just what hides your discomfort. That's real confidence. It's not rooted in appearance, but in function and trust. Hydration plays a role in this too. Cells rely on water to transport nutrients, eliminate waste, and regulate temperature. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your energy drops, your skin loses its glow, and your joints may feel stiffer. Drinking enough water is one of the simplest, most immediate ways to support every process in your body, and yet so many people overlook it. Adding electrolytes through foods like bananas or coconut water can further support cell function, especially if you're active or live in a warm climate. Then there are minerals like magnesium and zinc. Magnesium helps regulate over 300 different processes in the body, including muscle contractions and nerve signaling. If your muscles cramp often or your sleep feels shallow, magnesium might be the missing link. Zinc, meanwhile, supports healing and tissue repair. Even a small scratch or bruise heals faster when zinc is available in the right amount. When your body can heal efficiently, you feel more capable and less fragile. This is what rebuilding confidence really looks like. It's waking up with energy instead of dread. It's walking into a room with steadier posture because your back doesn't ache. It's preparing a meal with hands that feel steady, not stiff. It's a deep belief that your body isn't something broken or finished. It's something worth investing in, something still alive with potential. You've likely spent much of your life taking care of others. Children, spouses, co-workers, family. Now is the time to care for yourself at the cellular level. Not in a way that feels overwhelming, but in small, consistent ways that add up. A vitamin-rich breakfast, a glass of water by your bedside, a 10-minute stretch before dinner. These simple acts tell your body, I'm on your side. Confidence is not lost forever. It may dim, but it can be reignited. And it begins with giving your cells the tools they need to restore, recharge, and rebuild. You deserve to feel strong in your own skin, not someday, but starting now. And with every small step, your body will respond, and your confidence will rise with it.